listening to My Talk 107.1, the Brittany and Kendall Show with special guest Sonja Morgan. Sonja, how are you?
Hi, Britt. Is Kendall there?
Yes.
Hi, Sonja.
We got it going on, girls. I'm coming in live from Aspen, Colorado. I was just in Palm Springs with my Sonja in your city, and I'm here at the Jerome Hotel.
Oh, your fabulous life you're living.
I know. It's just too nice here.
This is like a fever dream for me, Sonja. I'm the freak who was like emailed your people and then now has been I am obsessed with you. And I can it's so funny because when people were asking like what's your favorite thing about Sonja, and I go because she's hilarious. Like you are so funny, and to hear that you're taking your comedy to the road, I go finally you're doing it where you can come to Minnesota because you have so many fans here, Sonja.
I'm like over the moon. I can't believe how many people have reached out, how many followers from Minneapolis. I'm like, finally, I'm getting there. You know, it's a crazy slapstick improv. You know, it's called a comedy tour, but you know me. I really just fly from the hip. I do. It's cabaret style, but you know Sonja.
Yeah.
I only do cab burlesque.
So we're going to see some skin was what we're really paying for here.
Yeah, skin to win.
Yeah, of course. Sonja, you also have taken on a new thing, Sonja Sangria. Tell us about that.
Well, I have my Sonja Sangria since before COVID. We did film it a couple of times. Even Ramona Singer said it was very good at my drag queen party. I had it at my fashion show. So some of the fans did see that. Mm-hmm. And we're doing okay. You know, we're in different stores in different states, and we're in Canada, and we have a big presence in Texas. But I need to get it to your state.
Yeah, I looked, and it's like the closest place, would be like either New York or if we want to go crazy and go to Canada. Okay.
Or go crazy and order online, which is so expensive with the shipping.
You said it, not me. I love you so much. Okay, I have to talk to you about the show you did with Luann on Peacock.
Crappy Lake was great.
It was so good. Why are we not getting a season 2?
Oh, that's going to come up in Minnesota. It always does. It was considered for an Emmy, and then we couldn't film in September as planned because of the writer's strike. And then we were supposed to film in January. By the time that came around, Paris and Nicole Richie came around and said they wanted to do a 20th anniversary kind of thing of Simple Life. And they're NBC as well. So, you know, they always have, they're invested in me and Luann. Yeah. We're not going anywhere.
I have to tell you, Sonja, I dabble in Real Housewives. I know who you are just because you're so much in the pop culture zeitgeist. But people that I knew that I would never think would have ever heard of like Real Housewives, Crappie Lake or Crappy Lake. Like they're people who fish.
Yeah.
We're like, have you heard of this show? The show with these two ladies from New York that came out and like lived with like one of us. What was your favorite part about going out there and being like one of us average Joes?
Well, it's funny you say that because the thing I love now is like I walk into like an Irish bar in New York, or when I get to Minneapolis, I'll go to a nice, dive, and there's everyone. They've watched it. You know, these guys who fish, or they're firemen, or they're truckers. They're like, hey, if she was with that Mutter guy, she'll be with me. Yeah, I love the guys there. They're just super real. They're not what do you call that? They're real guys. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, they're hot. We have hot guys here in Minnesota.
I heard.
I know. So, be ready for that.
Yeah, I was going to ask
you.
Well,
hopefully some of them are going to stand up for the Q&A because that's when we put the light on and everyone gets to the mic, and then I can really spot them.
Yeah.
And, I have to do that in Minnesota because the meet and greet is before. Normally it's after. And the guys can, buy a ticket last minute after they have a few drinks. Clean up. I just clean up. No, I'll have to spot them at the Q&A.
Sonja, so that was my follow-up question. So if they show up, are you interested in meeting any of them? Because that's what they're listening for. Yeah. Or they're like the ladies who are listening that know them that are like, oh my gosh, my brother-in-law needs to go to this show. I'm just putting it out there. True. I'm just thinking for the people.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for the people, too. I'm thinking for myself. I did hear about the wonderful guys.
Yes.
So it's not too far off. I'll be there the 21st of November. I'm going to leave Aspen and go back to L.A. and hang out with my buddy Josh Flagg. and then I'm coming straight to Minneapolis. I know you guys love Josh and me.
Yes.
Sonia, I am obsessed with Josh Flagg. Can you two do a show together?
I really think we should. It could happen. These days, things are changing up a lot with the OGs, and he's about to become an OG, I think, or not already.
He is.
I could imagine. I mean, he probably gets such a kick out of you. I can't even. I would love to watch that.
Oh, by the way, Britt, you turned me on to Jason Matheson, who does the show on Fox, the Jason Show TV on Fox.
I know. So now you have all these Minnesota connections. We're going to see you constantly. Jason's actually, he's correct. He's going to be moderating your show, correct?
That's right. And he's going to bring me biscuits from Betty and Earl's Bakery that he owns with his husband.
Who are you? Just already, look at you. I'm telling you, you're going to have a townhouse here before you know it. Speaking of, you famously have sold your townhouse in New York.
That's right. I finally let it go. I found a place in West Palm. I was keeping it secret, but of course the New York Post picked up on it.
Yeah.
So I have a beautiful condo, 2-bedroom, with the balcony facing the water. And I said, I've got to get rid of the townhouse. My daughter lives in Hollywood, working in finance, in the motion picture business. I said, I don't need this house. She used to bring all these kids home from her boarding school and from UPenn, but we don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I'm out of here.
I think that was great. I think honestly, there's something about releasing something that is heavy, and then you have to clean, have to keep. I mean, that's a lot of work, and to go to a beautiful condo. West Palm Beach, though, is a little controversial. Did you just never want Luann to ever visit? Is that why?
No, it changed. I just hadn't been there ever.
Yeah.
I always had my friends on Palm Beach, and so they always used to look down the nose to West Palm. But as I was looking with my broker at these little small, beach shacks down on the beach in Palm Beach for $3 million, I said I might as well stay in the townhouse. The taxes are $60,000 there.
Yeah, and let's be honest, Luann's going to come. Luann's going to visit no matter what.
Well, first of all, does Luann have a place in Florida anywhere?
I don't. Yeah, she's coming there. That's where she's going to go. She was on Watch What Happens Live talking about it last week, and she had mentioned that she's like, why would you pick that spot? But we all know she'd come visit you.
Well, I don't want any visitors, frankly, you know me, if you follow me. I'm a recluse. That's when I go back home and I, hibernate, and I have to get my constitution back up so I can see the girls, especially if we're going to do a group trip or we're going to film or if I'm going to do Sonja in your city. It's not like when I'm at home, I'm entertaining so much. I mean, unless it's a gay party, which I do regularly at my townhouse. So I'll have to figure that out in Palm Beach. I have to figure it out.
Sonia, you're such an open book, and I love that you talked about Josh Flagg and your relationship there. I want to know, spill the tea, girl. Who do you not like in the Bravo-verse that I just feel like we need to know about because I need the truth and you will give it to me?
I'm not, my followers are lovers. They're not haters. I was saying that to Jeff Lewis, backstage at the 15th anniversary. I was like, I just have a different following. I don't have haters. And so there's nobody I really don't like. I've been through so much that I really don't have time to hate on anyone. Some people are just annoying and it doesn't mean you don't like them. Yeah. I want to surround myself with people who don't take my energy and who inspire me. Mm-hmm. So that's what I do on the tour. Should I rip out all the cities I'm going to?
Why not? Floor is yours.
So Minneapolis, and I'm going to stay an extra day there because I want to, go around and really experience it. D.C., January 24th. Then I'm going to Long Island, Huntington at the iconic Paramount Theater. I remember when Richard Lewis called me and said, I can't believe you're at the Paramount. He's a big comedian. He passed away. Mm-hmm. So I'll be there in February, Montclair, New Jersey, which is a 5-minute Uber from New York. And then Huntington, Long Island, everyone from the Hamptons to Manhattan go there. Then I'm in Miami in February, Fort Lauderdale, Phoenix, Boston. I love Boston. It's like, my whole family's from there, the Tremonts, and then I married the Adams and the Morgans. They're all from Boston, right? Mm. And Napa, California. I'm so excited. It's already sold out in the front 3 rows. All the VIP tickets are gone. And I'll be there with Patrick Weekly. He's such a cutie. And then Monterey, California. I'll be with Faces by Bravo, moderating. And then Ventura, California. I'm going there with Faces by Bravo and Philly. I land in Philly in April.
Nice. I mean, this is a huge tour, Sonja, and I feel like this is well-deserved. It's so exciting. I hope that you guys are filming stuff there. I want to follow you on all your socials. And again, you're coming here on November 21st, Parkway Theater at 6 p.m. I'm already getting so many messages. See, we're like kind of a new show, Sonja. So this was our biggest get yet, and we're pretty pumped about it. I'm getting like all these messages going, she's coming here, shut up. So everyone's very excited.
I couldn't believe, the response. But the doors open at 6, and there's a meet and greet before. Don't forget the meet and greets before, because some people be crying after the show. They thought it was afterwards. I'm like, oh, God, I can't. I've got to go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see everybody on the 21st. I'm excited.
We're so excited.
Thank you, Britt.
Oh, you saying my name is like life goal. It's so everything, Sonja. Like when you rip that guy's shirt off with your teeth, I just knew we were going to be friends someday. I love you so much. Sonja Morgan, we can't wait. And if you're in town, if you want to come you're always welcome on the BK show.
Oh, that would be amazing. So, Britt with the sexy 2 T's, it's your girl Sonja with the sexy J.
Hey.
I love you so much. Sonja,
Thank you, Sonja.
We'll post all your stuff and we'll make sure everybody knows where to go. Thanks again. You're the best.
Thank you.